Meatbags, Deanbot the Machine Bot here. Welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring. So we just barely managed to survive our little scrap and got back to our resting site here. So let's continue moving forward and see what we can find out here. Oh, another one with them birds that play with fire. Mistakes were made. Wow, that felt incredibly wrong. Okay, so in other words, those things are assholes. So we know that for sure now. They're difficult to deal with short-range weaponry, that's for damn sure. Are you serious right now? Yeah, no, screw you, game. Bird douchebag. Oh, there was one of you sitting right there. Another smithing stone. Nope. No fire breathing for you. Whew. Ah, Warhawk's talon. Out one of his sword feet. What do we have here?
Be proud. You were a fine warrior.
No.
Your mistake was your choice of master. Let the world Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Not one of Godric's lot. I am Nepheli Lou.
If I am, on a horrible one.
Like you, I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me out the fight.
Works for me.
Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance. Down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Well, alright then. I mean, it never hurts to have a helping hand in dealing with Godric. He is kind of a fucking epic badass, so... Yay. Double yay, I guess. Giant. He's got a couple of henchmen with him, too. 3 to be exact. Well, whoa. Come on then, biggin. Stippity stomp your way to the butcher shop. No back attack? Fine. Let me hit that up real quick, because probably a good idea. Ow. You stamp stomping on me. Ow. And here comes his sword. Yeah, there's something that felt horribly wrong about that. Christ. There we go. Screw you, giant. Well, who's first? Oh, that's fucked. You can kiss my ass, game. Little bitch. Go ahead and hit up this spot right here, because it is time to party. Oh, right. I should probably upgrade my potions while I'm here. Well, my flasks, I guess they're called, but still. Let's add a charge. Can I add any more? Nope, not enough. There we go. Healing power increased. Let's go ahead and summon the lady. Probably gotta step away from it. And let's do this. Godric the Grafted.
Mighty dragon, thou the true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well.
So that's why you're called the Grafted.
Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel. I am the lord of all that is golden.
Shall I be called the Thief? Come, minions! Let us have some fun. Heads up! Ow! Heads up! There we go. So, we can effectively say that is the end of the easy part of this fight.
seconds. Lend me thy strength.
I mean, I'm gonna throw this out there. If you allow me to have the ability to just meld a dead dragon head to my hand and have it come back to life, I might make the same choice he made. I mean, that's a pretty awesome ability. And I don't want to get cooked! Ow. There's just no dodging it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, the flames! Hot, hot, hot! My boys are all dead already. Ooh, that's rough. How much you want to bet if it were you grappling something, you'd just be allowed to be hit? What kind of crap is that? Ow. Alright, so this isn't going well. Alright. Good Lord. Whew. Oh, come on! Okay, yeah, this is not going well at all. My good God. I mean, is that all this fight is gonna be right now, is just him grappling the shit out of me? I mean, I'm out of potions and I can't get close to him. Every time I do, he just grapples. Like that's supposed to be fair somehow. Whew. There we go. Woo!
That is
Oh,
we'll return together,
that was close.
bathed in rays of gold.
Man, there is no such thing about that guy not being an absolute son of a bitch of a fight, but he's one of the coolest boss fights I've ever had the privilege to witness. I mean, name another boss that's so boss that he removes his own hand to become a more powerful boss. It's one of the coolest things ever. Great runes. The great runes you received by defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, their power can be restored at divine towers throughout the lands between. See the description of each great rune to discover which divine tower you should visit. Godric's Great Rune. And yes, we are going to go take care of that real quick. Remembrance of the Grafted. Huh. Alright, so at this point, when you rest at one of these places, one second here, ding. Oh, maybe that's not yet. But eventually you'll be able to actually equip the Great Rune. We have to activate it first, though, which it's all the way out here. So first and foremost, we're going to have to return to the inner depths of the castle and get back to this section here so that we can actually go and activate the Great Rune. Then from there, we need to return to the Southern Peninsula to the 4th Church of Marika here so we can go to this area. So let's go ahead and get the Great Rune activated first and foremost.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were.
Jeez.
Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug.
I take it this guy wasn't a big fan of Godric.
Bloody wrath.
I mean, you're awful tough now that I've already killed him.
This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you.
Pretty sure he did that to a lot of people.
Goes around, comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Oh, you're a shop now, huh? Fist weapons. Lovely. Small little parrying shield. Very nice. I mean, if you're really good at that sort of stuff. Alright. Now then, let's activate this Great Rune. Don't remember where I'm supposed to go from, though. Let's go from here. I think this will be the easiest way of getting back to that spot. What I'm trying to remember is there was a shortcut path we could take. Wait, I think I can get there faster from here. Alright. The biggest thing is we've got to absolutely run like hell. You know, we don't want to get completely ganked by anything. Yeah, this one. The one that's leveled up. My dexterity needs to be 15. It's at 14. I literally need one more level up to equip that axe. Alright. Yeah, we're going to have to fight you two, aren't we? Or we could run. I think I can outrun the big guy at least. Later. And then just keep running through here. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Missed me. Then we gotta get past these rats. I know, I talk about how I only need one more level up, then I run past every enemy that could give me experience to help me level up. Okay, so if we get to here, now we need to take out some arbalist people. Heh. I gotta take out this guy. That worked out. That's enough of your windy magic. I don't know what big shield that guy was carrying around, but I want it. There. Now with all the arbalists taken out, they shouldn't be raining any death down on me anytime soon. Real quick, we're going to blitz over here. Go ahead and touch this. And the gates have been opened. Beautiful. Honestly, I don't think there's any real benefit to coming all the way back over here to open up the gate, but, I mean, it's all just a part of it. Commoner simple garb. Down to Daisy! We're back, baby! Take that. Take that. And I'll take that. Now that those ballistas are all down, you're not going to get pelted to high hell with all sorts of arrows. That's right. Come and get me. These guys aren't the real problem you're going to be dealing with when you're trying to activate the rune, though. It's something far more ferocious. Fall back here so we can deal with this guy without getting pelted with too many arrows. See, so far so good. We're okay. Nah. There's something up here. Right there. You can see its white mane. That's the true threat up here. Because that kitty, that's bad kitty. That's a mess you up 3 ways from sideways, kitty. So, the best course of action here... Let's see. How many... Let's go ahead and do this. And let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Come and get it. Ow. I'm okay. God, it's so fast. Alright, we're still good. Jesus. Eh. Did I nullify your super attack? I'm so sorry. There. This is the place we want to be. Thank you, Wolf Boys. Activate that Lost Grace, and let's go ahead and restock up on all our goodies here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see if I can gain that next level. Probably not. Not with what I got, but I'll use them. After I'm done here, I may end up having enough. No guarantees, because I don't have that much FP. But, let's see what we can do. Y'all know I'm prepping for something here. Now, trust me when I say it doesn't matter what I prep for. I may just end up bypassing these guys because, ugh. But, this could work out really well. As long as it's one at a time, I should be okay. But of course, the other one just got up. I was too far back, wasn't I? Damn. No, I got him. Yeah! Wow, that just felt wrong. Okay, we're okay. Woo! All I'm gonna get, huh? Well, it'll do. This way, big guy. Oh, shit! Cheap-ass flamethrower bullshit. Oh, that's just wrong. Yes, absolutely use your enemies to your advantage in this game, since they do actually hit each other. I'll take that finish. Flamethrower me, will you? The last one's the easiest one to deal with. There we go. That's what's up. Alright, after you make it through those 3 colossi, you're going to come to this goofy looking little gate right here. And it will actually teleport you across that big gap so you can actually get to the tower. Go ahead and open up these big stone doors. And up the elevator we go. Yay! We did it, guys! We did it! Woo! We're victorious! Well, out here anyway. We still have so much game to cover, as apparently this is only one area out of like what looks like 7 or 8 areas. And as I've said, I have no idea what lies beyond Godric the Grafted. He is as far as I have gotten so far. So, once we're done activating his rune, and we activate his remembrance, everything from that point forward is something I've never experienced before. It'll be fun. Let's see, let's get that other dexterity. Booyah. And now, new axe. I may not wield it for long, considering I got Godric's axe, and I may be using that. And it does the exact same attack patterns and everything, but I kind of like the look of this one compared to the other one. It almost feels like it's got a longer reach. It could just be my imagination. Here's what I'm looking for. You find the 2 decaying fingers right here, and you touch it. And the rune is restored. We now have Godric's Great Rune. And we'll be able to equip it at one of the Sites of Grace. The next step that we need to take, we need to go down here. Honestly, this part right here is optional. You don't have to go after these things and do anything with them if you don't really want to, or you can wait until you're fighting a later boss and use it for one of them. But I have no problem going ahead and just activating this, simply because 1, it gives me another item, and 2, if I want to sell that item for runes, I can. It's an option. What's up, fellas? These here Doulahands. Come, horsey! Let's make some triumphant sounds together, Tort. So here's the first mausoleum. You do definitely want to be careful. They will stomp and mess you up, and they've got all sorts of headless bodyguards. Alright. For this particular tower, the key is to find all of these growths on it and just smack it off. And that's all there is to it. But you want to be careful, because it will attack you. Ooh, crap! Never stay stationary for too long. Oh, run, run, run. Oh, that one's a little hard to get off of him, isn't it? I feel like I should have had that one. There we go. How you like me now? Nah, it's probably a good idea to stay on the horsey, huh? Help me get away from this dim stomping a little quicker. There we go. That's all the growth on one leg. I'll start getting to work on the next leg. Crap! Woohoo! That could have been bad. Looks like there's 2 more spots on that leg. Ew! And the mausoleum come tumbling down. You definitely don't want to be underneath that thing when it comes down. I feel like that's pretty obvious, but for certain reasons that I won't get into right now, it isn't at first. Anyways. Essentially, anytime you kill a shard bearer, you just bring the remembrance back here. With the Remembrance Duplication menu, you can duplicate remembrances you previously acquired. This includes remembrances from which you've already drawn out power. Duplication can only be performed once per mausoleum. So for however many mausoleums you open up, you can duplicate stuff. You don't have to have it with you when you do that, but it doesn't really matter when you do it. I just wanted to make sure I showed it to you, since it is kind of an important step. Ki-ya with your skull. Now then, the next important step. Let us return to the Table of Lost Grace. We're going to come back to this spot for 2 separate reasons. The first reason is because we have something to acquire. The second reason is because we want to level it up. Now, I do remember this guy, this cleric. We needed to talk to him. Yes, we see the guidance, and you're very excited about it. It's because we have this.
Is a work of heresy. It's incantation. Very well.
And that unlocks a few more incantations: the Black Flame and the Black Flame Blade. In all honesty, some of the enchantments, some of the spells that you can learn and abilities you can be taught are really cool in this game. Truly they are, and I would enjoy them more, but I just like the physical aspect of the game. I like getting a bigger stick and smacking bad guys with it. And from what I understand, magic is insanely OP in this game. So now we've got this chamber unlocked, and, well, fingers, I suppose.
Are you that new tarnished?
Yes, that is me.
You've done well. I am Enya the finger reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will.
That's interesting.
Look there. The fingers tremble
I
to
mean,
welcome you, Shardbearer.
don't they always do that?
Their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
So essentially, the plan is to find all the shard bearers, beat the hell out of them, claim their stuff, and become the Elden Lord. That sounds like a plan.
Gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the earth tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
I mean, that's what they tell me. And now we can receive power. With the Power of Remembrance menu, you can draw out the power of a remembrance's namesake. Each remembrance can provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the remembrance will be lost. Hence the reason why we would go and replicate it. So I can get one of each. There we go.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
I mean, just throwing this out there, I don't exactly see the fingers chomping at the bit to do everything they're making me do. Alright. So, Godric's axe. It's a 142 right off the bat, but I need my dexterity at 22 before I can wield that. So, 'tis a bit heavy. I need to be able to level my dexterity. Now, I know that so far, our dexterity has been needing to continually be boosted. I'm pretty sure the Axe of Godric is the weapon I'm going to be sticking with until I get to the very end of the game. It all depends on what else manages to pop along my way.
Find them well. Now lay out your arms.
And I do intend to strengthen Godric's axe as much as I possibly can. Woo! I need 2 somber smithing stones for that. Rest assured, I will keep coming back to continue to boost this thing. Now, the other thing I wanted to check... Let's see... Oh, I have to actually do that at a site of grace. Hang on. So let's get here. With the Great Rune menu, you can equip Great Runes that have had their power restored, and you have to use a Rune Arc to give even greater benefits to the equipped Great Rune. So we're going to go ahead and give me that, because I like the thought of raising all my attributes. It's good stuff. With the Ashes of War menu, you can use Ashes of War to grant skills and affinities to your armaments at sites of grace. An armament can only have one skill. Any skill it previously had will be lost. By adding an affinity, you can alter an armament's attack affinity, boost attribute scaling, and more. An armament's type determines what skills and affinities it can have. Some special armaments cannot be granted new skills or affinities using Ashes of War. Since I'm going to stick with this anyway, I may give it the Gravitas. Pull enemies into me so I can continue to destroy them. And you can even choose what type of affinity it goes for. Like, you got the standard. That'll keep everything the same. Heavy, which will make your strength scaling a B rank instead of the D rank down there. So your damage is going to go down a little bit, but the scaling will go up, which means every point you put into your strength is going to make it that much stronger. Keen, which does the same thing for your dexterity as opposed to your strength. Quality, which will make both of your scalings jump up to C rank. That's not so bad. Then, of course, magic. This will add the intelligence boost to your weapon so that your strength, dexterity, and intelligence will actually boost the weapon. The question is it something I really want to bother with? The only reason I question whether or not I want to bother with that is because I'm going to be switching over to Godric's axe in the end, and I don't know if I can actually alter that. Let me find out. Okay, yeah, his is completely unavailable for that. So if I were to put it into something like this and made it a heavy, same aspect. I mean, the strength booster doesn't change whatsoever on that. Honestly, what I should bother with in Ashes of War is this. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll put the Ashes of War on the shield instead of on the axe. That way I still have Godric's axe to do what I need to do. Alright, from there, it is time to approach the next area. I need to make sure I get my dexterity up to 22 to properly utilize this axe. So we're going to stick with this for now. Being that I want to stick with a strength build, I am very tempted to think that I should swap to the hammers, Because those hammers are bruiser of weapons. Alright. Head on through the door here. Now, we're not done with Limgrave quite yet. There are still quite a few bosses we need to find in Limgrave, but we'll be back to that after I get through my training montage. And I'm not going to bother recording the entire training montage I do because, oh my god, how boring would it be to have to sit there and watch me level. So, I'm going to skip past that segment, and then once I'm at a level I feel is appropriate for the mass slaughter of everything in this world, I will return. And we'll finish up and become the Elden Lord. Now, granted, I'm going to become the Elden Lord pretty easily because of how overpowered I intend to be. But you know what? I got no complaints about that. I think I could work with that. Yeah, looks like down is the way to go. Whee! That must be the back exit of the castle. Shabriri Grape. This ghost looks like he's seen better days. Or she, whatever it happens to be. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. That's pervy. I think that's sexual harassment, isn't it? And we have emerged. Hiya! To Liurnia of the Lakes. Once you get here, just remember to activate this particular side of grace right meow. And then we got someone here we could talk to.
Is someone there? My name is Hayata.
Why are all the ladies
I'm journeying
blind?
in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next. Eat one of those grapes. I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
Well, I mean, if it helps.
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
I mean, it's rare as hell to come across someone who isn't trying to rip my guts out through my anus, so sure, I'll be nice to you. So first and foremost, we're going to stop by this church here. And after we stop by here, I'm not going to bother fully exploring this area quite yet. The first and foremost is to get to the training grounds. Because that's where we're going to end up starting all the fun. Sacred Tear. Oh, hello there.
Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Ah, cool. Another guy that... Oh, you only want 10 runes? Fine here.
You're a true saint. My name is Toes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries as promised. Only none of them are particularly great.
None of any of the ones that people teach me are particularly great, buddy. The best I can do is just purchase ones and then make them better later on. Or, you know, kill certain bosses and get better ones. Now then, for the time being, we're just going to go ahead and blitz to the training grounds, and we will return to this section later. Well, It seems that is all the time I have for this episode. That actually works out pretty good. I can start from scratch in the next episode to show you all how to get to these training grounds. Alright, but that looks like that is going to be it for this particular episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen so far, feel free to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all in the next episode. Later, meatbags!
He's dead!